Hey, it's Matt here at Matt's Workbench, and as I'm coming up on 100 subscribers, I figured I needed to do a video of some sort to celebrate that fact, and my workbench is actually a disaster right now, so I figured I'd make a video of cleaning the workbench and did a little tour of the space, which admittedly it's pretty lame. But also, having 100 subscribers is kind of lame too. So, I mean, it fits. We gotta save the big stuff, like going to the moon for 1,000 subscribers. So, if you like what you see here, yeah, give me a subscription. That'd be fantastic. And, yeah, let me show you what kind of disaster this is in right now. Alright, so this is the shot that you guys usually used to seeing for the intro or whatnot. But, yeah, it quickly comes over here to the workbench, which... man, yeah, again, is a disaster. So this will be a future video coming up soon. That'll be a lot of fun. I don't want to give too much away, but I did have to buy a power supply, which came with all of these adapters. So that's sitting there. This is my general station here for working on computers, whether it is something just for the channel or something on repair. I've got a keyboard, a mouse, and I can easily just hook into D-Sub or DVI. And then I got my little jar full of adapters there that I need, quickly and on the spot if I need to. So this is just a great workstation here for all you gotta do is plug in a computer and you can pretty quickly get it up and running. So there's some remnants of the Magnavox Philips CD player video that we shot. I think that was the last video on the channel. My soldering station, which is a Yihua? How would you say that, Lucas?
I don't know.
He has no idea. Neither do I. Is it a good soldering station? No, nah. But it is, so far, done everything I've asked it to. So, yeah. So I got to get all this cleaned up here. We've got this. So I've got a Dell PowerEdge server that I have absconded from my place of work. That was put out of service a long time ago. And then also I have this Blonder Tongue Agile Modulator, which will also be featured in a future video as well. Which you may or may not know what that does, but if you can judge by the cable that goes over here and runs to this antenna, maybe you do know. But yeah, the workbench continues with the mess. I mean, I got a NiCad charger. I've got a stack of CDs here. These are all the CDs from my Eternity music CDs that I threw away the cases. And maybe you were the same way. Maybe at one point you're like, I'll never need these things ever again. Whoosh. And you put them all in these albums like the ones that are crammed down there under all that mumbo jumbo now. So yeah, I need to do something. I mean, I'm getting back into CDs, but it kind of would be nice to have the actual cases again. I don't know what to do about that. And then, I mean, all this stuff I've been messing with at one point. Like, this is my tower of just USB stuff, USB cables, and I think I was organizing that at some point and then just decided not to do that anymore. Man, I got some cool stuff here. Look at that. I forgot about this. The Legend of Zelda. Complete animated series. Need to put that away. 25-foot phone handset cord. Luke, do you remember what that was for? Remember we were doing that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got that out and we're playing with phone lines. We may do a video on that at some point. Oh, look. My Kansas Association of Broadcasters Awards. Second and third place. That's good enough. And yeah, my autographed Helen Hunt and Paul Reiser photo. That's not true, but I can't show anybody that picture without lying to them first that those are real autographs. I mean, they're pictures of real autographs, but they're not. And then yeah, I got another thing that got phased out at work was a color laser printer, so hooked that guy up to the network, and yeah, but look at, I mean, man, we gotta get this cleaned up. Can't get anything done, so let me do that, and then maybe if I can get that done. What are you doing? Oh, you're riding Leroy.
that's about to break on me.
That horse is tired, man. All right, let's do some cleaning here, and yeah, maybe then a little tour. Okay, hold on. We had to stop the filming for a second because I'm discovering stuff I forgot I even had. Look at this. This came from my friend Beebs, who sent over some N64 controllers. Original N64 controllers. Look at that. $6. Well worth it. That is a little grungy. That's the best projects are grungy though. But then look in here. Hold on a second. Just hold a cotton picking second here. I know. Look at this. We got solid state drives, solid state SATA drives. Can you believe that?
There's more.
I know there's more. Look at that. We got a SATA PCI card right there, or PCI Express. I don't even know anymore. And then look at this. I forgot that we had this. You know what this is, Lucas? So this guy here, you can put a bunch of those little drives in there, and you can have yourself a massive amount of storage. All right, push one of those little red buttons. Here, maybe hold it sideways.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
That hurt.
Pull it. Like you mean it.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, not like that. Good Lord. Yeah. And so you can stack all those up and either have one big drive or have like drives that get backed up and stuff. Did you know we had this? I didn't either. I mean, I knew, but I forgot.
Wow, these are heavy.
Yeah, how big are those?
I don't know.
Well, it should be written on there. Right there.
I don't know what that is.
6 terabytes. 2 6 terabyte drives. All right, put those over in the stack of hard drives over here. This is gonna be great if I keep finding stuff like this. What else you got?
These. They just took these out.
Oh, okay. You wanna play some cards? You got a full house right there. All right, look, man, that's the cleanest it's been in a while, and feels good. Luke, thanks for your help, man.
You're welcome.
So yeah, let's give you a little tour of the room here. So working our way down the counter here, my laser printer that is overkill for the 20 documents a year that I print, but it was free, so I took it. And this bag is actually my wiring kit for networking. So I got the crimper and all the RJ45 connectors in there and all that stuff. This clock is an old piece here that my aunt and uncle used to have a clock just like that, and I remember that from when I was a kid, but I need to get a new movement for it. But I want to get that fixed up at some point. Kind of, sort of got the awards hung up there. Now you might think, why'd you just leave this cable out here, Matt? But this is a pretty special cable. This is an Apple serial cable, but if you look here, I have wired it into all the different pins to go clear back over here to that terminal strip, and that terminates into a serial port so that I can get ADT Pro and copy software off the internet. So while this guy is not fired up at the moment, it has a nice archive of old school software on there that when it's on, it's just screaming loud. But I can get stuff transferred over. So yeah, again, we talked about the workstation here. That's a lot more. Hold on. There we go. That's a lot better. Got that cleaned up. You can't, it's 2032, isn't it? Yeah, I transcribed that. But you can't not have enough spare ones of those little coin cell batteries around. Just a random little hub. This is not a switch or anything smart like that. I've had this for, man, 20 years. Long time. Rock solid, though. And it's nice for just, plugging in if you need to get something straight onto the internet straight away. Works pretty good. There's Helen and Paul. Already a little crooked there. Come on, guys. There you go. That's a lot better. It's still crooked. Yeah, got me some DVI cables up there. Nice overhead light. These motherboards are from, I don't know, some computers that I had at some point in time. And then up here, we have, bless you, we just got some random Mario, Nintendo gizmos and gadgets. I was like, I can't reach anything up there that's going to be easy to get to, so we'll just fill it up with stuff. And yeah, so we got that there. And believe it or not, yeah, I got the I/O shields conveniently tucked back behind. That's always the hardest part of an old motherboard, is you always have the board, but you don't have those I/O shields. So got the tips from the heat gun there, and you might think that's a pretty precarious place to... Oh, look at that. Faked you out, didn't I? You thought I was going to knock this off. Solder tips, soldering iron. We got the tip tinner. We got the flux there. Here's the little tool shelf. And I put this little GoldenEye thing here a while ago because in my videos this is just a big concrete wall, which, I mean, I'm in a basement, so but I wanted something to kind of fill that space. The shelf helped, but James Bond there kind of covers that up. And so just and then going over here is just some of the stuff that I've amassed over probably the past, I don't know, 2 years maybe, that I've been collecting. Some of the stuff I've held on to for a long time, but I haven't really got serious about collecting retro computer stuff except for the last 2 years. But we've got a Hayes modem up there for no reason whatsoever, 56K. We got a scanner. We got a power center. I want one of those that has like the amber switches on it and stuff, but that's pretty cool too. We got laptop power adapters, old laptops there that are stacked up and packed up. A couple of these are just old towers, old cases from that we actually used in the past. So yeah, a lot of these have seen a lot of service. This, and this came out of Computer Reset. Are you tooting over here?
Maybe.
Those came out of Computer Reset. The Micron I have got up and working. That was a project that I featured on my Twitter account. You can find me on Twitter at Cartmaster, which makes no sense as opposed to this channel. But yeah, I got that up and running. This is a password protected NT, Microsoft NT installation. And then this I've not even tried to turn on yet. This one I inherited. I think I just picked up through Facebook Marketplace as like an e-waste drop-off. I've robbed a few parts out of that. So, and then here are the XT clones, Zenith Data Systems. This one works. This one is for parts down here. Yes, sir.
Tell me about that spider you killed over there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So we were going through some of this stuff. I have some trash still hidden back here. It's not trash. I mean, these are, face plates for drive bays and stuff. But right there's a spider hanging out there, and he was messing with our day. Got a couple pizza box or desktop setups here. This is a gateway. This came out of Computer Reset as well. I have not even tried to start this up. I popped it open, and it's got leaky caps and stuff, so I need to get that addressed sooner than later. This guy here, this Compaq ProLinea, this is a 486, but it is the SX 486, or is that a 386? I can't remember. It's the slow one, but it's a cool form factor. I do like it. That is close to working, but the battery exploded in it, and everything came out okay except for the keyboard input. So I'm gonna have to, maybe I can desolder it from there. I'm sure I can buy like 100,000 of those pretty cheap. This one, I don't even remember where that came from. Do you know where this one came from? No? Have you? I mean, I don't know. It's a Windows XP machine that I got from somewhere. Down here, of course, the Murder Mac monitor. Is that? You see the blood all over that? No, it's not actually blood. It's a little too sparkly to be blood. It's like nail polish or something. But I picked these up as a pair at Computer Reset because this one works and this one has a bad flyback, and so I think I can take these two and between the two of them make one good working monitor to go with this Macintosh LC2, which looks to be in phenomenal shape. So I haven't tried booting that one up yet either. The SE30 I just recently stuck on the shelf. Just recently because I've been using that in the retro room. And one of the things I like to do with these old machines is I like to journal. I like to go on and write. When I got this one, the hard drive was dead, but I stuck a SCSI to SD in there, reinstalled Mac OS, and I recapped that whole motherboard. I got a whole video series on the channel that I should link here or there or maybe over there somewhere, so you can go see the adventure of that. But that thing works great. That is a remarkable little machine. I can see I never had one at the time, but I can see why they were so monumental and so instrumental in personal computing history, because just a solid machine. I got a Micron monitor here that I actually got separately. I got this before I got that Micron PC at Computer Reset. Missing the drawer, but at this point I think they all are. Here's the matching monitor for that Compaq ProLinea that you saw over there. Here is the iMac. We got a video of this on the channel. iMac G3. Is it a G3? I think it is. G1? I don't know. Here's my Packard Bell. 386? 486? I don't remember at this point. You can tell me down in the comments. That's a PB 610. So, yeah, it needs a little retro bright action. 2GS, my Apple 2GS. This thing works great. The only thing that went wrong was that little gear in these drives. Disintegrated. Got that replaced. I love this computer. I actually got out of an abandoned trailer house through the radio program. So my day job is I work at a radio station, and we have a program called Trading Post. Are you tooting again? Oh my God! Ah, oh, jeez, dude, you gotta be kidding me. So I got this. I just went on the radio on our program and said, "Hey, if anybody's got old computers that you want to get rid of, I like to fix those up and work on those." And somebody called up and said, "Yeah, I got it. Do you want to just come get it?" So I got this absolutely free. This 2GS, and the trail. I mean, it was a scary place. but I'm glad that I braved it and got that awesome machine out of there. And then this Apple IIe, Luke, do you remember where I got this? You don't remember?
No.
Guess.
No.
I found it on the side of the road.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just sitting on the side of the road. I stopped, I went up, and I knocked on the door, and I said, hey, can I have this computer? And they're like, oh, sure. I was like, well, I'll pay you for it. Because these, I mean, in working condition, these things are pretty valuable. What do you think this computer's worth?
I don't know.
$7?
No.
100?
No.
9,000? You have no idea. I don't know. I mean, 2, 3, $400. You know, and here it is just sitting on the side of the road. I mean, it was dirty, and there are some videos of this on the channel as well. You got to dig deep. You got to go way back. And I want to redo it because those videos were not not very well done anyway. But no, I got it cleaned up. It blew a reefa cap in the power supply, and then got that fixed, and it's worked fine ever since. I mean, you can play Oregon Trail on that thing all day. Up here is the stack of keyboards. There's another stack clear back there. I mean, so many keyboards. So many. Too many. Mice. We got lots of computer mice right there. I don't know. I have no idea what's in that box. That's a processor board for like an AT XT system. I don't know. But you can turn it into a 286 or 386. I don't know. These are blueprints to the radio station that I work at. The building blueprints. That's pretty cool. This is just some, regular feed paper. Pre-yellowed for your convenience. And then just some other gizmos, gadgets, stuff like that. So, and then you come over here, and here's the drives section. So I've got my IDE drives here. Some of these are in varying states of new and used. And, the thing about hard drives, they're all about to die eventually. Why I'm keeping these around, I don't really know. I love the sound of a clicking hard drive and a spinning hard drive, but they're so hard, so much maintenance just to keep going, and could die on you at any moment. But I've got a stack of them. I got the 5 1/4 inch drives there, CD-ROM drives. So yeah, and when I picked these up, I just tried to. So most of these came out of Computer Reset also. Great place in Dallas if you ever get a chance to go. LGR's got an awesome video on it. And I mean, pretty much any weekend now, if you go onto the Facebook group and schedule a time, you can get in. It's not like a rare or exclusive thing at all. So, but I just tried to pick out some different ones. This one's kind of got a different style door. This is a caddy loader right there. 3.5 drives, SATA, laptop drives. There's the terabyte drives. So you got it all going on here. Yes, sir. What?
It won't come all the way out.
Well, let's fix it. How are we going to fix this problem?
It comes all the way out.
You've created a whole new problem for yourself. We'll get there. You better be done with that by the time we're showing that shelf off. No pressure or anything. Over here, just some stuff. Here's that SATA enclosure. This is a bunch of ECC RAM that came out of a Dell server. He's done it. He's fixed it. Unbelievable. And I thought that maybe it would fit into there, but no, it doesn't. But I might need it someday. And then down below here are a bunch of hard cards that inevitably don't work. And then you get down to the disk section here. We got the double densities, and then we got your 800K floppies. I picked these up at an estate sale from a guy who was a huge Commodore guy. And I don't have any Commodore machines, but he had a ton of 800K discs, so I took them. Oh, and you took of course you would like the zip disc. You're a zip guy, aren't you? CDs, blank CDs, cassette tapes, mini discs, And then just more random CDs and stuff down there. Over here I keep just odds and ends, stuff that you might need. DisplayPort cables, D-sub cables, floppy cables, and then obviously nails. Makes a lot of sense. Parallel and SCSI. We got SATA cables there. And then we just got stuff here that I don't know what to do with yet. There might be a computer in here. I think there is a computer in there. That's weird. Yeah, Microsoft authorized refurbished computer. There's my future astronaut program 1996 training. Yeah, you can have it. It's fine. I don't even have a zip drive, so you can have that zip disk over there. That's a-okay. Ethernet cable. Oh yeah, old Hot Wheels boxes. I hold on to way too much stuff. Way too much. And then here's my software section. Mostly, operating systems and stuff like that. Boxed PC games. But all of this stuff in here is mostly, operating systems sort of stuff. Word processors. I love productivity software. Yes, sir. Yeah, is there anything on that? Is there anything written on it? No? Okay, that's good. We can put whatever we want on there if we ever get a 750 megabyte zip drive. But yeah, productivity software. Man, a lot of this is resealed. Again, picked up several of these things at Computer Reset. This one or this one, I can't remember. One of these was brand new, and we unwrapped it on the channel and installed that on the SE30. So that's good stuff.
Candy.
It's not candy. All right, now I do care about those, so you should probably put those away.
Okay.
All right. He's getting tired. He's getting punchy. If you watch the iMac video, here's all of that software that we got from whatever that magazine was, Mac Addict. Yeah, and this had the exclusive Ice-T interview on it.
Not tired. No, not tired.
Yeah? Are you sure?
No tired.
This is from the kid who did not want to be in this video originally. That is a bit how, this room gets to be this way because, as a single dad with 2 kids, the other one, she's asleep right now. But, yeah, it's like, man, if you get a time to work on a project like this, you either got some helpers or you do what you can and then it's back to laundry and all sorts of stuff. This is an interesting section here just because it's got, all sorts of stuff. Hardware, installation CDs, any documentation. I saved so much documentation from different things. This is I think that's a PCI graphics card or AGP, probably AGP. We got another one of those gears just in case another Macintosh drive inevitably strips out, which it will. I got old motherboards down here, and then a Ditto drive. I'd love to get a thing, a Ditto tape that I could actually put in the Ditto drive. That'd be fun. This is just all sorts of add-on cards and things like that. More graphics cards up there. Box of RAM, box of my ye old RAM, and then books. For a while there, I was really into collecting nerdy books and stuff. So we've got some Nintendo stuff there, but then we also got into some really, really nerdy stuff modern radio servicing from 1932 or RS-232 made easy. And all these idiots guides and complete guides. I love that stuff because, I learned how to use DOS with this book right here. This book is responsible for a lot of my interest in computers and not being too afraid to take them on. This guy here, we kind of sort of restored that on the channel here. We never quite got the sound working just right, but it's pretty good. Where's the... Yeah. Let's do. Yeah, it's pretty cool little toy there. And then just boxes of stuff that I've saved. I've been a pretty big video game collector from a long time, and I just never threw anything away. So it's all still here.
You may not see boxes, you may see me.
Yeah, right. But yeah, you know, N64 controllers. You know, I collected N64 controllers, man, 10, 15 years ago when you could still find occasionally a new in the box N64 controller for like 20 or 30 bucks. So I bought those up at the time. So yeah, there's a controller in a plastic baggie in each one of those boxes, and just old games from when I was a kid. You know, stuff for the Wii, Wii U, 3DS, and then working on saving Switch stuff. Like, look at this. Like, who saves this box? Who does that? God, I got a problem, man. And then over here, the CRTs. This guy, this beautiful boy right here is going to be featured on the channel sooner than later. This might be one of my favorite computers of all time right there. Macintosh. Performa 550 or LC 550, same thing. Couple little CRTs. Yeah, and that's one thing people, I've posted a couple of pictures on Reddit. These are air intake and outlets for my furnace, so there's no, you don't got to worry about water leaks or anything taking this out. It'll be my own stupidity and probably my children that take this stuff out. Little RCA TV. We had one of these that used to sit in our kitchen when I was a kid, and we would watch. I remember watching James Bond car chases on that TV. There's the Vectrex. Love that thing. There's a random unboxing of that thing on the channel somewhere. This thing, I've never seen one of these in my life. At least not exactly like this. This is the IBM Industrial EGA monitor, and it has this glass on here, the protective glass, and it's a really cool monitor, and I got it with the Zenith XT clones over there, and so that's it works great. I mean, last time I used it, which was a couple years ago. So we've got a HP Pavilion monitor here, which I had a chance to buy one of those for like 50 bucks, and I was like, that's too expensive for an HP Pavilion. So I said no. And now I'm kind of kicking myself. Oh, look, there's another keyboard. I thought all my keyboards together. New in the box, Laser 192A printer. Inkjet, not inkjet, dot matrix printer right there. There's the stand for the Pavilion monitor. A little CRT TV down there. And then a bigger Magnavox CRT that was the first TV that I bought when I moved out and went to college. I bought that TV and played a lot of N64, PlayStation 2, all that stuff on there. And like everything else, just never got rid of it. So, I mean, that's the workbench right there. So, you know, pretty cool stuff. Luke, thank you for helping me get this room clean, man. Really appreciate that. And so, the other thing that I want to show you here, since we're giving tours, is the retro room, which is where, you know, this is the room I like to store this stuff and work on it. But where I like to actually enjoy it, well, let me take you in there and I'll show you. And so this here is my retro room. And so a couple years ago, we had a flood. Do you remember the flood, Lucas?
Yeah.
What did this room look like before this?
Wet.
Right, but what else? What was in here before?
Concrete.
Yeah, what about before the concrete? Because we had to rip all the carpet out.
Wall tore down.
Yep, we had the walls. We had to cut the bottom 2 feet of sheetrock out of here, and
And I could crawl to the storage room from in here.
yeah, you could crawl through the walls, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, our basement flooded from just a 100-year flood is what it was, and you know. This whole thing, we gutted this out of here, and at the time I was like, you know, we had we had our computer room where we had our 2 modern computers sitting up here that we used every day for regular tasks, and then over in this corner was that TV, but then I had shelves and shelves and shelves full of my video game collection, and when I had the opportunity to start over with this room, I said, what do I really want this room to look like? And I was like, well, I kind of want it to be a time machine, to be able to step back into time. And really, this is a pretty good example of what a living room might have looked like in, I don't know, 1997, 98, because, you would have rooms like this that would be completely not remodeled, right? Because this is real 70s stuff going on here. But this is a TV from the early 2000s, and then this is a mishmash of decades. But really, I don't know how you grew up. When I grew up, you used that stuff, and you didn't just remodel everything all at once and be like, oh, it's the year 2000 now, we better get new everything. But yeah, this is a fun place to hang out and a fun space to be in. I've got an old GE radio here that works pretty good, except my kids will continuously break the tone arm in the phonograph. Yeah, see there? Yeah, it's still broken. I've fixed it like 3 times, and my children continue to tear that up. This is a kind of a family heirloom right here. This has gone from my grandpa to my father to me to maybe someday to that kid. Maybe. But the story of this in my family is that as long as you have this $50 bill, you'll never be broke. And so I'm doing okay, Gramps. Got some old family photos on here, just some stuff, and a couple little trinkets and knickknacks that are special to me. Got the Sony Trinitron, got that for free as well. And even the person who gave it to me helped me haul it into my house. Incredible. That never happens. A couple stacks of Calvin and Hobbes books down there. Got the N64, which gets swapped out from time to time depending on what you want to play, but I try to only keep one console hooked up at a time. Got the VCR. Got these decent Boston Acoustics studio monitor speakers. They sound pretty good, well enough for this room. The PlayStation 2 and Wii collection is kind of hiding back in there. I need to probably find a better spot for that. Grandma's old Sears oscillating fan. All the N64 games hide in there. There's the Magnavox CD player. Oh, that's true. There's more down there. What else is in there? I forget what's in some of these. We got NES games, N64 games, Hydro Thunder. That's a good one. Where's your Hot Wheels game? Oh. Oh, he knows exactly where it's at. Yeah, we'll get over there in a second. What have we got in there? Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Game Boy games. Yeah, like I said, I've had a pretty decent collection for several years, and
Monopoly.
yeah. Do you like Monopoly? Kind of, maybe. And yeah, this is the Gateway. Picked this up locally on Facebook Marketplace. Pentium 3. It's got Windows 98 installed on it right now, so see if it boots up. Speakers. Those are nice speakers. I like those guys. Oh, there it is, Windows 98. Do you remember what the startup sound sounds like for Windows 98, Lucas?
No.
You don't? Duh. There's my ugly chair sitting at. It's got rocking features, no reclining features. My high-low table there. Oh yeah, this chair used to actually be at the kitchen table of my grandma's house, my grandma's farmhouse. So I hold on to stuff like that. Yeah, and if you'll notice from the other room, this is the same Zenith computer that is featured on the cover of this magazine that I have in the other room over there. So I thought that was pretty cool. I picked that up at an estate sale of all things. Random DVDs and some VHSs. Oh yeah, I didn't even pull the VHS tape over. And that's all she wrote. That's what having kids is like. But yeah, so I've got over here behind the glass, we've got Sony 5-disc changer and an Onkyo receiver that works pretty good. Is she crying?
I just heard it.
I think she'll be okay. Ready to log in to AOL and MSN, baby. Yeah, so those work pretty good. And then I do have a little Bluetooth dongle here that if I don't want to listen to a CD or what's on the radio, then I can always do that. Got a nice selection of VHSs going on in here. And then if you look back here in the closet, which I try to keep this shut more often than not, we've got just more random odds and ends. You know, some memory cards here. This keeps all of my game consoles in it. Here's all the handheld Nintendo consoles, at least that are here for now. You took the Game Boy Pocket out, didn't you? Where'd you put that?
It's upstairs.
That needs returned.
No, it doesn't.
And then some of the main consoles. I've got a black and a purple GameCube in there. I got a silver one somewhere. PS2 Slim. Some power adapters. What else we got in here? Don't even know. Original PlayStation, Super Nintendo. There's my Wii. What's under here? Oh yeah, there's the Genesis.
I must return
Oh man, there's all this.
I
Right.
must return it.
There's the NES 101. Oh, thank you. Here you go. Did you take the batteries out of that?
No.
Don't put it away until you take the batteries out.
Why?
Because it'll destroy it. NES 101, and then
Oh yeah.
another Super Nintendo down in there too.
I
So.
forgot about that. Oh wait. Yeah.
Did you leave more batteries in something else?
No.
Oh, okay. Yep. So we got that going on. And then down here, there's the original NES. And, oh look, another PlayStation Slim down there.
No, Dad.
And then, I mean, here we just got a couple controllers. Boy, I could fill that up a lot more. Cables.
I forgot about this.
Cables.
I forgot about this.
Wavebirds.
I forgot about this.
What, the Game Boy Color?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite? That takes, does that take double A's or triple A's?
I think double A's. Yeah, 2 double A's.
2 double A's. Where will we ever find that?
2 double A's, 2 triple A's.
Ah.
They're the same size.
Oh, and then yeah, just more stuff. I think, what do I got? I got a bunch of, yeah, DS games, 3DS games. Most of my GameCube games are in here. PlayStation games, controllers. I need to get some actual, like, storage shelving that is better than this
Big boy.
setup. What did you call that?
Big boy.
The big boy. Yes. Yeah, that's what I called it. Oh yeah. The big giant NES controller as well. There you go. You know, that's the retro room. So yeah, thanks for watching the tour. Thanks for subscribing. We're up to 100. There.
It's a retro room.
Thanks for subscribing again. Up to 100 subscribers, which is really cool.
Good.
And if you're just seeing us for the first time, check out some other videos. Don't subscribe on this one. Don't trust this video. Check out some of the other ones and decide if you want to subscribe at that point. If you liked it, give it the thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it the thumbs down. And boy, this will all just be a big waste of time, won't it?